Oh, what's up? Thanks for coming to class today. So I recently got a question. Someone's asking about vertical vent stuff. We cover a little bit here. We won't go too into the weeds, but this person was asking, when do you vent? When do you not vent? And as I mentioned before, I don't talk a whole lot about tactics because this stuff is different all around the country. Some places don't even vertically vent. So obviously, the person who asked the question is in an area where they do perform vertical vent. So let's talk about it. I'm not gonna really cover much about how, because there's so much that we can cover with this. I'm not gonna cover for vent. I'm not gonna talk about Milwaukee cuts, none of that. I'm not gonna talk about sounding. No, just the basics here for you guys. Why do you vertically vent? You're gonna get lift. You're gonna help prevent the fire from spreading, and you're gonna lift the conditions off of those inside, as well as the hose crew, make it easier for you to see. I've actually got a story where one time I was inside looking for the seat of a fire. As soon as that vertical vent happened, I was able to locate the seat of the fire super easily. So it definitely helps. When do you do it? Is this fire vented? So is the fire blowing out already? If it is vented already, you don't need to vent it. What you need to ask yourself is this fire venting or has it vented? If it's venting, then it might be a good candidate for a cut so that it can be vented. Second thing is it's gotta be a coordinated attack. So you've gotta have a hose line in place, because if you don't have a hose line in place, you can actually make conditions worse. Let's talk about specifically your question. All right, so when do you do it? It's gotta be a top floor fire. Attic space, lateral spread. It can't be something that you're going defensive on. Top floor, lateral spread. You're not gonna be doing it if the fire's in the basement, there's no reason to vertically vent. Third floor of a house, or you got a fire in the attic space. Those are some situations where you're going to consider vertically venting. It's gotta be an offensive fire attack where you're interior. It's not something that you're going defensive on. All right, I found myself talking for a long time there. Hopefully that clears it up. That gives you a little bit of guidance for vertical vent. Keep it up, guys. Keep asking great questions. It's fun talking about some of this tactic stuff. Let's get you guys ready for Fire Academy. All right, I'll see you in the big one.